Hey YouTube, I just want to quickly talk about a video I've just watched by a lady who goes by the name of Soncerea. I will leave a link in the description box so you could watch it for yourself and it coincide with my feedback I'm going to give. Now, I have two sets of criticisms for her, despite the fact that I think she's got cute, lovely eyes, but it's neither here or there. Two sets of criticism. Number one, on both the videos I've watched, she's disabled the comments section, which I call a punch and run. This is the equivalent of the white man who's driving in his car, or he's a passenger in a car, moving along, sticks his head out the window and shouts out nigger. A demonstration of being a coward. He hasn't got the guts to face the music, so he does it from the safety of a moving vehicle. It's the same thing when you disable your comment section, you punch and run. Anyway, so that's the first criticism. Second criticism, which I think is a bigger criticism. Now, she was given her feedback to an email she received from a woman who was talking about the response that this woman gets regarding her dating choice. So Soncerea gives her feedback on behalf of the women that's within Soncerea's group. And in doing so, she was basically talking about the opinions of men. Now, she didn't say some men. She applied the opinions to probably all the men that this applies to. So I'm trying to be as quick as I can. So you watch the video for yourself. Anyway, now that I don't really, well, do I have a problem with that? Well, I would have had more respect for her if she said, this is what some men do. This is the reasons behind some men, but not saying, well, the reason why these men do this is because these men think that. I mean, you're not in the mind of these men. So what you said applies to some of the men, but it would apply to all of the men in this position. You can watch a video for yourself. But my main problem is she's speaking on behalf of her group. And in no part of that video does she accept any responsibilities for their part in that scenario. And I have a problem with that, because this is where my lack of respect for some women comes in. Now, none of us are perfect. We all make mistakes. We all have flaws. I am big enough to acknowledge my flaws, and I am willing to go through this journey of life and improve myself. Now, I'd have respect for her if she said, well, this is the reason why some of these men do this. However, some of us women are to blame as well, because we got to take a portion of the blame, because some of our actions cause men to think this or feel this way, so they react according to how they feel, according to act to the experience they've had, which some of us women cause. If she said that, I'd have no issue with her. But no, she's taken the usual female outlook, and I say usual female, I mean some, but I'd say most female outlook, that it's always someone else's fault. Nothing on them, it's always someone else's fault. Yet at the same time, they expect to be desired, they expect to be cherished, they expect a man to want to commit to them. But think about it. This is why a lot of men are going their own way, or not even bothering, because it's just not worth the hassle. As the saying goes, the juice is not worth the squeeze. Imagine living with someone who doesn't accept their own flaws, doesn't take any responsibilities for their actions, and never apologize for anything that they get wrong, but they're quick to blame you and always blaming you. The juice is not worth the squeeze. This is some of the reasons why some of you women are single. Some, and you need to look at yourself and be big enough to acknowledge your flaws. That's just big enough to say, yeah, I was wrong. I'm part to blame for that. We all have our flaws. That's all I've really got to say in the matter. So watch a video for yourself and see she doesn't, as the Americans say, she does not own, as we say in the UK, we say wear it. In America, they say own it. At no part of her video does she own any responsibility. It was all on the man, and that brings up, that presses the fuck you button in me, you know. But never mind. We all have our crosses to bear. Okay, thank you very much, and hope you're having a real good day. And there we are. Bye for now.